Good afternoon, this is Bruce Buls. I'm the technical editor for WorkBoat magazine. I'm here at the official ceremony welcoming the delivery of the new ferry Salish to Washington State Ferries. Speaking now with David Moseley, who is the Washington State Department of Transportation Ferries Division Assistant Secretary. First question is, here we are celebrating the arrival of the second of this new 64-car ferry class. What's ahead for the Washington State Ferries new build program?
Well, we have a third boat in this class, which is being finished now. So that will complete the new build program for the Quadita-Bell class, which the Salish is the second. The third boat is the Kennewick, which will serve the South Vashon, Point Defiance, Tahlequah route. That will conclude that three-boat procurement program. We have funding to begin the construction of the 144 class of boats. We are hopeful that would be able to begin that process early next year in terms of constructing that. It's about a 20-month process to build that boat. So sometime in the next 2.5–3 years, we'll be able to bring on the first of our 144 class boats. We need to build more 144 class boats to begin retiring the Evergreen State class boats, which are approaching the end of their useful life. But we don't have the money for that yet. But that is the plan, is that we would then expand the 144 class boat with the same design to replace the Evergreen State class boat.
I've heard that you've talked about the possibility of converting some of the Washington State ferries from diesel fuel to liquid natural gas. What are the prospects for doing that?
Well, let me first of all say that the fuel is the fastest growing cost of our operations, much faster than anything else. In 2000, 10% of our operating costs paid for fuel. Next year, in the next biennium, fuel will cost us 29% of our operating costs. Triple in 12 years. That's not sustainable. We've got to begin looking at other alternatives for fuels. We've done that with biofuel. We think that natural gas is operating. We know that it's operating in other ferry systems in the world. We think it has great potential for our ferry system as well. We are working with the industry and the Coast Guard on possibility of liquid natural gas being a part of our propulsion system as we retrofit and build new boats.
Third and final question. 2011 marks the 60th anniversary for Washington State Ferries.
Yes, sir.
What do you see as the greatest challenge for the system going ahead over the next 60 years?
The greatest challenge we have is a sustainable funding source. The system is not financially sustainable in its current service that we provide. When we lost the motor vehicle excise tax in 2000, we lost the subsidy of 25% of our operating subsidy and 75% of our dedicated capital subsidy. That's the reason the governor has appointed a transportation advisory group, which both Senator Haugen and Representative Clifford have agreed to serve on, to bring to the 2012 legislative session a comprehensive transportation package, of which ferry funding would be a critical part. That's our most important thing. If we are able to have a sustainable funding source, particularly for our capital needs, these boats are very expensive, but they have to be replaced. We never want to be in a situation again where we're operating 82-year-old boats on one of our most difficult routes in the system. Can't be in that position again. Have to have a capital subsidy to be able to ensure that we are able to build boats.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate the time.
You bet.
All right.
My pleasure.